Hey guys!
Alright folks, we're here today to check out a band that's neither new or old. They're just rebranded. They used to be called Giza, whatever. And now they're called Ryujin. And they have a new song, new video for Raijin to Fujin. It sounds kind of jokey.
A lot of gins.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of gin. I'm more of a rum and coke kind of guy, I must say.
I do enjoy myself some gin here and there.
No, I don't. Just the smell of gin makes me vomit.
Really?
Because I had a bad experience. When you have a bad experience either with food or with alcohol, at least for me, it turns me off forever. Forever. I had some fried calamari and gin. Maybe not a great mix.
Yeah,
I don't feel like that's a great mix.
I also feel like it's just,
the calamari came back to life.
Oh.
It wasn't pretty. All right, so you ready for this?
Of course.
Let's fucking go. Let's see what these guys are cooking. What the fuck? Wow, nice surprise there with Matt Heafy himself.
I know.
Can I go first because I have a lot to unpack here?
Sure.
Okay, so let me start off by saying this. First of all, I love Matt Heafy wearing a Japan national team soccer jersey. Did you notice that?
I own one. I also have one.
Do you have one?
I have a Japan.
Not the blue one. You don't have the blue
Oh,
one.
I have the better one. I have the red one. The white one.
Oh,
the white one with the blue. And the
I don't know if that's the better one. The
It-
blue one.
dude,
The blue one looks badass.
You've never seen my Japanese jersey.
I didn't even know you had one.
I'll show you. Yeah, I have.
Fuck. All right. So there
It
you
fits
go.
you too. Well, obviously, if it fits me, it fits you.
Exactly. Fuck. I wear your hand-me-downs. So anyhow, so I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Because I know he's half Japanese, so it's kind of cool that he was during that concert he was wearing that jersey. Now I know he's managing the band, but I didn't know he was in this song because let me backtrack here a little bit. We're getting this video before you guys got the video because we know the band, we've known them for a very long time, and they were kind enough to send us the video before it even got released. Now, shh, don't tell Napalm Records about it. Nobody knows.
I love these guys though.
Nobody knows about it. We've been in one of their videos.
We've been in their videos. They sent us a little care package of
Yeah.
Japanese. I still have that pen, and I worship. Like, that pen is, it's on my desk.
That was a period of time that all you would do is wear the Giza T-shirt
Yeah, I like.
until he couldn't fit you no more.
I love these guys. I mean,
Me
I
too.
not only love their music, I just, as
So the reason why we're sitting here and checking out this video, well, not the only reason, but what happened was I went to see a band friends of mine. They did an album release party in Waterloo,
you told
Ontario.
me, you told me.
I went there, and in the crowd, there's a guy wearing a Giza T-shirt. I was like blown away, like somebody else here, like and buttfuck nowhere.
buttfuck nowhere.
I mean,
Waterloo.
we're not talking about like a big city like Toronto. We're talking about like really where Judas went to hang himself, like really in the middle of no fucking where. And there's a guy there wearing a Giza T-shirt. So I went up to him. He's like, "Would you mind if I took a picture of you to send it to the guys in the band? Because I know the guys, and I think it would be really cool if they saw somebody like here in Canada wearing a freaking shirt." And it was from their 70,000 tons appearance.
Oh,
So I took the picture and I sent it to the guys, and they're like, "Wow, that's so fucking cool," and whatever. They even reposted my post and all of this shit. And then we start talking. And then they told me they have this new video coming out, so they give us a sneak peek, but don't tell anybody. Shh. No, don't even tell Matt Heafy, he doesn't know either. So nobody knows. We got this ahead of time, and we could pre-record this and then post it. The only thing I agree is to hold up until the video actually gets released by the label, and then afterwards we can post it. But we're seeing this way ahead of everybody else. It's a nice flex. What can I say?
it's nice flex.
So when I get the video, all I know is the name of the song.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a feature or not because it didn't say on the
feature,
file.
yeah.
It didn't say on the file. So I didn't know that was Matt Heafy on it.
surprise
So
for
that was a
us.
nice little
Yeah,
surprise to see the hipster there.
I gotta get a name on the back of my Japan jersey. Now that you reminded me that I even have it, I gotta get a name on the back of it.
Oh, I think you need to get.
Maeda.
Where does he play?
It doesn't. I don't remember.
There's a guy at Sporting. Don't get the guy from Sporting.
What?
There's a Japanese player at Sporting. Don't get him.
I'm not getting him. I'm not getting Nakajima. I get Endo, and he plays. I don't know if he still plays for Stuttgart.
Get Tsubasa. Fuck Tsubasa.
I'm not putting Tsubasa on the back of
Tsubasa, come on.
I'm gonna get made fun of.
No, if I was,
I gotta put an actual Japanese player on the back of my jersey.
Tsubasa is the greatest Japanese player of all time.
His name is Ikura or Itura. He plays for Gladbach. He's a center back. Maybe I'll put him.
No, Tsubasa.
He's a Gladbach player.
If I owned a Japanese national team jersey, number 10 Tsubasa. That's what I would do. You know how fucking cool would that be? That would be so fucking cool.
I was at. Well, that's Korean.
Oh, is it Korean?
That's
I thought it was
Korean.
the whole Asian thing.
No, that's just Korean.
Okay.
My godfather, his best friend, hates that shit. Like, he hates the little.
He's
heart.
Chinese. So we've gone through the whole
You hate
Asian.
he's from Hong Kong.
Yeah, so we've gone through the whole Asian spectrum here. Like,
we pissed him off in 3 different ways now.
And 3 different.
But yeah, it was on sale, and I'm like, I gotta get a jet. I love this. Like, the jersey's awesome. So
By the way, somebody the other day at a metal show did that to me.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, dude, I know what that means. I'm well versed.
I'm well versed.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll get the Gladbach dude on the back.
Tsubasa number 10. That's what you need to do. So anyhow, shout out to Matt Heafy wearing a Japan national team jersey, the blue one. I really like the blue one. It's a
I'll
really
show you
cool
the white
one.
one I have.
So I thought that was really cool.
Maybe in the next video we do from these guys, tell me in advance,
and you wear
and I'll wear the jersey.
Boom, done.
I'll wear the jersey.
Boom. If you put Tsubasa on the back with number 10, I'll pay for it.
I'm not doing that. I don't care what you say. I'll get the center back before I get him.
Captain Tsubasa. I like my favorite cartoon of all time. way ahead of Dragon Ball and all of that shit. And by the way, speaking of cartoons, this song kind of had a little bit of Attack on Titan vibe in some points.
Everything he listens to now, it has that vibe. Because you've been watching the show.
Dude, I cannot get enough of Attack on
And now
Titan.
you're waiting for the last episode.
No, but before I watch the last episode, I'm going to do a marathon of all the episodes leading up to the last episode. So for 2 days, I'm going to watch the whole thing all over again.
Oh, shit.
And then, boom.
Okay.
And then finish off with the last episode.
We gotta watch Blue Lock, because it's another soccer-related one.
Dude, you gotta watch Attack on Titan. It's the greatest show of all time. Even better than Captain Tsubasa. Just saying. But that one was glorious. That was like Shusha before Shusha was Shusha. Like, you know, what can I say? Go check it on Instagram Reels.
Chucha?
Yeah, Chucha from Algeria.
From Algeria.
Fuck,
if I get an Algeria shirt, I'll put Chucha on the back.
Not even he has his own name on the back. So anyhow.
Fuck Atal. I'll get fucking...
So anyhow...
also, the Oni masks. I love the fucking Oni masks. I want to get an Oni mask tattoo. It's a demon.
Isn't
right?
that cultural appropriation, though?
I don't think so. And to be honest, I don't care. I'll get it.
You don't care?
Hey, if the guys in the band say yes, then like send you a message saying yeah, he can get it.
I don't think they give a shit.
I want to get it on my thigh, but I'm not gonna get it here. I'm gonna go like when we go to Japan one day.
You wanna get
it done there.
So you're gonna go to the same place where the Yakuza gets their tattoos done, and you're gonna get it there to be fully legit.
What's funny is like I don't know where the fuck I'd go because I'm not well versed in
definitely
the
not Panda Express. That's for sure.
Fuck, we're hitting everything today.
Yeah,
no, because
throwing all the stereotypes at the wall.
Last time I checked Japan, there's a big.
You were in an island? Yes, that's true.
There's like a big stereotype on people who have tattoos.
I don't think anymore, but it used to be.
No, I think still.
It used to be like the whole criminal thing. Like
yeah,
if you had
like,
tattoos, you were a
so
criminal.
I don't think there's many tattoo parlors as many than I may think.
I'm sure they've evolved through times.
Probably, but I want to get on my thigh like the Oni mask.
Okay. All right. I honestly, I don't know enough about the Japanese culture to know if it's still a stigma or not associated with tattoos.
I think
there used to be for sure. I know the fact that it used to be, but I don't know if it's the case anymore.
That and you know Pokemon, right?
Of course.
You know Snorlax?
No, I don't know Snorlax.
It's the big fat dude.
Now you're fat shaming.
Anyways, I saw online there was a Snorlax tattoo, and it was Snorlax, and he had the fish tattoos, like the other but like the other fish Pokemon. So he looked like a Yakuza guy, and he had all the Yakuza style tattoos, but they were all other Pokemon. I want to get one of those too. Get like a small one.
Yeah,
I'll get them both done.
He likes to dream big. One of my best friends lives in Japan actually, so I should reach out to him. He moved there because he got married and then he got divorced.
And then he just stayed.
He cultural appropriated himself there.
I don't like the whole culture because then it makes me scared to do what I want to do.
No, because there's a thing between like for me, and we're getting sidetracked here, but for me, cultural appropriation is when you take something that belongs to a culture and then there's and then there's a financial gain from taking that stuff.
Yeah.
It would be like me going to Japan, finding the tomb of Ramses III, taking all the artifacts and then putting them on display in Portugal. That is cultural appropriation.
Hold on.
But if I do a tattoo,
Japan, finding Ramses.
No, I didn't say going to Japan.
You said.
Oh, I said Japan. I meant Egypt.
Let me going to Japan and getting Ramses, and then going back to.
Okay, I meant Egypt. I mean Egypt, Japan. Same shit, difference.
No.
So, anyways, the point being, I feel like that is cultural appropriation, right?
Yes.
So, but if I go and I get a tattoo, like let's say of King Tut on my back, I don't think that's cultural appropriation. That's cultural appreciation. Because I'm appreciating the culture.
Want to get King Tut on your back.
So I can curse everybody that's behind me. So, anyhow,
I just feel like if you get tattoos like that, you should do it in countries.
I think you should just do whatever makes you happy.
I think it just makes
don't get some Chinese letters on your arm that nobody knows what it means, and it just means
or getting like the letters on your spine.
Yeah,
people always do that shit. No, like for me, if I'm gonna get like a Viking related, like a Norse mythology related tattoo,
you wanna get it in Norway?
I want to get it done in a Scandinavian country, right? Because I feel like it's more. I don't know. I just feel like
I think you're putting way too much thought process into it. I feel like
it's being done in the right place.
Yeah, if I'm gonna get a McDonald's burger tattooed on my ass, I'm gonna have to do it in America. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
So anyhow, back into this
Arkansas.
song. What did you think about this track?
I really liked it. I really fucking liked the track. The track has that fast pace movement. I love the
power metal, Dragon Force.
Yeah, it has power metal.
You know, the first time I listened to these guys, I called them the Japanese Dragon Force.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
No, you're right. You're right. They have because they have that power metal speed.
But then they have some folkiness to their sound
folkiness stuff, but then they have the heavier vocals. But in the chorus, obviously Matt gave in his lighter vocals for the chorus. I love how he pretended to play the fucking solo on the. I think there's a shamisen or whatever the fuck they call. I'm saying that's the name. I don't know if that's actually it or not.
I'm not even gonna make a joke.
There's no reason to make a
exactly.
joke. It's just I'm
Plus,
guessing that's what it is.
I don't want to piss off anybody.
I'm just waiting for our...
especially Japanese people. They already sound pissed off on a regular day.
That's Russians.
No,
and
Japanese
Germans.
too.
No, that's older Japanese.
Yeah, old Japanese men sound like they're constipated all the time.
They sound wise.
No, they don't.
They sound wise.
They sound pissed off. So, anyways,
how many old Japanese men? What's his name at your work?
Marcos Saito? Yeah, but he's Brazilian. He's not even real Japanese.
He's half Japanese, half Brazilian.
No,
that's a weird mix.
He's technically 100% Japanese. It's just that he was born in Brazil.
Oh, really?
His parents are 100% Japanese.
Really?
They're first generation.
Damn.
He's second generation.
Damn.
He speaks Japanese a little bit. He dabs a little bit. Yeah,
I thought he speaks more Portuguese.
He speaks fluent Portuguese, but he dabs in the Japanese.
He
lived in Japan for a while.
Because
they had an exchange program that you could go back to Japan and work there, and then go back to Brazil and whatever.
Oh.
So a lot of Brazilian Japanese people went to work in Japan because the conditions of life was better than Brazil. So he went there for a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a crazy mix.
Yeah. In Brazil, I mean, it's the fucking rainbow. There's people from all different countries, backgrounds, ethnicities. Look at the names now. Have you seen some of the names there?
They're all similar.
No, there's like fucking Rich. I thought Richardson was a weird name, but now they have names that normally would start with like Jefferson. When you think of the name Jefferson, you think it starts with a J? Mm-hmm. No, now they start with a D. Jefferson. But they don't pronounce Jefferson. They pronounce Jefferson. But it's spelled with a D. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with these people? They're butchering the Portuguese language one name at a time. I'm telling you.
Vinicius.
That's why they require a visa to come back to the country.
Vinicius.
Huh?
Vinicius.
Like no, Vinicius. No, but his name is spelled proper. Like,
yeah.
But I'm talking about people now changing letters, replacing letters with other letters. So the name looks like a different name, but it's pronounced like the original pronunciation. Like John with a D, which would be Don. But no, it's John. It's just with a D.
Yeah, because they pronounce their D's like G's.
No, they don't. Dude.
Isn't that how they do it?
No.
So they're just spelling it like shit?
They're just misspelling the names and pronouncing them the same way they used to be pronounced before. That's what I'm trying to tell you here.
God damn it. Brazil.
Like Jalminha has a D in front of the J. You don't pronounce the D, you just say Jalminha. That was the guy's name, the soccer player. But now they're completely removing the J and it's just Dalminha, but you still pronounce it Jalminha. Like it's... Anyways.
Come to Brazil.
Yeah, come to Brazil.
Come to Brazil.
Anyhow, we're getting completely sidetracked on this.
No, we're not. I feel like everywhere we go with this video, there's no way we can get sidetracked.
I just love this band, to be honest.
I love these guys, yeah.
Like I said, the first time I listened to them, I called them the Japanese Dragon Force because they have that, especially with that album Asian Chaos that they released, was very power metal driven. It didn't have as much folk as their sound has, like for example in this song.
You know what? I gotta say,
I love those Japanese influences in their style. Yeah. I love it.
I think whenever a band, especially a band that comes from a country that doesn't have as many metal bands as like Europe, for example, like
I'm sure Japan has a lot of metal bands.
I'm sure, but not at the height.
I just don't think they give a shit about what other people think about them.
That's also true.
Like the guys from Maximum the Hormone, that band is massive, but you think they give a shit about what American people think about them? They don't give a fucking rat's ass.
Of course not. But I just love it, especially I think Asian bands like the one from Taiwan that I cannot remember now.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
We can't pronounce the name.
Cathodic.
Cathodic, yeah. I love it when Asian bands like that, they can add a little bit of their own cultural flair in there. Either the language, because in the song they had some Japanese. Or just
traditional instruments too.
Or some traditional instruments. I always love that shit.
I'm with you. I like that solo part. Going from one scene to the other.
Yeah.
I thought that was fucking funny. I thought that was cool. I liked it. I enjoyed that. It added a nice little flair.
Yeah. I know. I can't remember. I think it's shamisen, whatever the hell the instrument's called. But when they play it, they play with this big ass fucking thing. You know when you pick up dirt, like with a pan and
in a broom.
In a broom. Yeah, it's like the pan, but without the edges to catch shit. So it's like a flat pan, and they use that. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Please tell me.
Somebody will tell you.
Yeah.
Somebody will shed some light into that.
Or maybe they'll send you a message.
After they watch the video.
Okay.
On that note. I think we're good for this one, right?
Yeah.
You know what? Let me just say one more thing. First of all, I'm happy that they're working with Matt Heafy.
Yes.
Because I think that's going to be great for them, and I think that's going to open doors that up until now they haven't really been open.
Dude, I just want this band to go like.
And they're signed to Napalm Records.
Yeah, they're taking all the right steps to just become huge.
If I remember correctly, when they released Asian Chaos, that was with Out of Line Music, so that's a huge jump.
That's a huge jump.
And I know they were looking for a record, and not a record label. They were looking for a deal for a while. So, and maybe some other labels didn't take a chance on them, which I think it's a big mistake. Because honestly, these guys are super talented.
Very talented.
Incredible guitar players. I love their sound, that driven power metal-ish sound.
The drums in this track.
Elements.
The drums in this track.
Dude, the drummer looks like Fat Mike from NoFX with the green hair.
Zorro.
Yeah, it looks like Fat Mike. Fuck.
Fat Mike.
That's his name, dude. Like I'm not like fat shaming the guy.
I know.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna get canceled now because I called the lead singer from NoFX Fat Mike. That's his fucking name. It's Fat Mike. One of my favorite bands of all time, NoFX.
NoFX.
Oh fuck, you know they're retiring.
Are they?
Yeah. They're gonna be doing like a farewell tour, so they're retiring. That band. They helped me through some tough times in my youth. I must say. Their music really. I'm not joking.
No,
I'm serious.
I know.
Like their music really helped me through some really tough times. So I have a debt of gratitude to Fat Mike and the gang. I love NoFX. So anyhow, and I'm not a big punk guy, but NoFX, it's one of those.
Yeah, you've been. I don't know.
They were telling people not to call them white before it was cool to not be called white. Like, or people now wanting to be called white. Yeah. So they were ahead of the curve. Ahead of the curve.
Were you more hardcore or punk? Because you said
I was more thrash to begin with.
But if you had to choose between both, because I always felt like punk and hardcore had a.
I mean, then you have crossover, but you know
they had an ugly divorce, but they were still very similar.
Yeah, I mean, hardcore. I liked a couple of bands like Agnostic Front. I was a huge Agnostic Front guy growing up, but I feel like I was more of a punk guy.
Yeah.
You know, I was listening to bands like Pennywise at the time, The Offspring, Rancid, NoFX, bands like that, The Exploited, you know, Sex Pistols. I like the New York Dolls, Ramones. Like I've always had a little bit more of a punk feel, but I was not a punk. Like
no.
I mean,
you like the music.
I like the music, but I wasn't really
punk
part
has
of.
That dirt to it.
I wasn't never part of the culture or the scene, if you will.
Yeah.
So anyhow. Anything else? Or
no, we're going everywhere with this video.
All right, so we've gone around the world in 80 days, just like that dude that did that.
Next video from these guys, I'll wear the jersey.
All right.
And maybe by then I'll get
Tsubasa number 10 on the back.
No.
Let's fucking make it happen. All right, guys, we'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.